this video, I'll be showing you how to pass form submission data in a redirect URL after submission. So first we'll go to a form. So from the dashboard here, go to Manage Forms. I have a simple form already prepared that just has first name, last name, email, and phone number that you'll see here. Now we want to go to after submission to see our actions after submission. And by default, every single form will have a success message set up for it. But with our success message, you'll see that we have a redirect option here as well. So we'll double click on this success message, or you could add a new one if you needed. And from here, we have success message. You'll see this toggle turned on for success message. And now we want to also redirect to our URL in this example. Now you can have a success message and a redirect, and then give a delay for how long to wait before we redirect. In this example, let's just redirect immediately. So we'll say redirect to Indition.com. Let's go to Indition.com. I'll get the actual address here. So we want to go to Indition.com/home. And we want to append variables. So turn this toggle on, and you will see that we have the ability now to add variable names and then choose fields that we want to provide for the value for that variable. So in this case, I'm redirecting them to Indition.com/home, and let's say I want to include a variable named first name, and I want that variable value to come from my first name field. So as you do this, you'll see the preview of the URL that you're going to see, or that they're going to be redirected to. So in this case, our variables are starting to be appended, and that's first one is first name, and here we're going to replace this with whatever value is actually provided in the first name field. Let's say I want to add another. In this case, I want last name, but maybe I just want to say LN to keep it short. LN equals last name. So now below you'll see now my redirect URL is going to look like this. And you can do this for as many different variables as you need, but there's a warning that there is a character count that your URL is limited to. So you might hit that. And if we do hit that, we simply cut this off and truncate the end of the URL. So in this example, I'm just going to pass the first name and last name value in the URL that I redirect to. So we'll hit save. Now let's go find this form. Here's my form here. Now let's pass. So now we're going to look for first name and last name being passed in our URL. Now when I hit submit here, I'm redirected, and I'll show you right here that we have our variables appended into the URL. So if you had JavaScript on this page that was looking at the URL, looking for variables, then you'd be able to capture this information. We even have another tool in Indition Forms to look for variables in the URL and populate fields automatically if one of our forms is on this page. And that is how we set up a redirect to URL with variables appended in the URL.